Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to talk to you about a proposed constitutional amendment limiting the powers of executive orders. Clearly, we need something based on the abuse of executive order power in the states, right? The White House has not been abusing its executive authority, but the states have. And that's pretty much every state, including Republicans. Some are just worse than others. So I've written a constitutional amendment that will limit the unconstitutional overreach of executive orders. This will apply to city councils, state government, and the executive branch of the federal level. Okay. There's all one amendment, but in several parts. Number one, no executive branch can prohibit any private citizen or any business from doing any activity. Similarly, no executive branch can tell a private citizen or private business how to perform any of its functions. Number two, all laws affecting private citizens and private businesses must be discussed and passed through a legislature. All laws affecting citizens and businesses must be discussed and passed through a legislative body, which includes city council, state legislature, and Congress. No executive has such authority. The exception to this prohibition on executive orders on private citizens is where there is a clear and present danger. The exception to this is where there is an immediate threat to the people. This must be a clear and present danger, obvious to all people in the area. Number four, such executive orders during times of immediate threat, clear and present danger, shall last no longer than 15 days. No exceptions. Number five, private citizens retain their full rights at all times. This includes during times of clear and present danger. Specifically, private persons and businesses have the right to ignore all executive orders. It is understood that the private citizens and businesses ignore those executive orders at their own risk. They will take full responsibility for their risk and any physical harm that comes to them because of that risk. Okay? But is within the citizen's full right to ignore any such order if they desire. Number six, the executive branch of any level of government will retain its authority of executive order for any government operations, agencies, and employees within its official management. They have that right. Okay? That's the end of the list. So again, let's do a quick review. Okay? Quick review. No executive has the authority to tell a private citizen or business what to do. 2, any restrictions on businesses or citizens must be processed through a legislative body. The body that is elected by the people, representatives of the people, have full discussion and voting. Okay. Number 3, the exception to this is when there's a clear and present danger. The clear and present danger must be immediate, it must be real, it must be obvious to all. Any such executive orders can last no more than 15 days. That's a maximum. Citizens retain their full rights, even during a clear and present danger. That includes to ignore all executive orders, make their own decisions, accept their own risks. They're also allowed to have free speech, protest, and all other types of rights. The executive branch does have the authority to give executive orders within its official capacity. That is, within the agencies and government operations and employees under its management. They will always retain that right in any circumstance. Okay? Pass this around, promote it, let's make it happen.